What's up guys, and welcome back to another video on Jackzilla Gaming and welcome back to our Jurassic Park building series where we are building Jurassic Park, if you couldn't tell from the title. So in the last video we built this little arrival area with the obviously arrival point, a famous lake, little plaza, and of course the Palm Tree Cafe, which goes to the tour, which will take us to the main park. And of course we can't forget the river. We love the river. So in this video, we are going to be building, let me check what we are building. So we are building the visitor center and the guest aviary. No, guest area. Guest area. But well, that's what I planned. But what I want to do is get a dinosaur in. We're going to do it bit by bit. So we're going to do something very different than what I wanted, what I originally planned. We're going to get the tour, and we're going to do this enclosure today. And we're going to get it all the way to here. That's what we're going to do. So yeah, sit back, relax, and let's get building. So, right, how do we want to do this? Well, let's get the very, very helpful map back up. There it is. So what we're going to do is you're not going to see the dinosaurs, so we're going to get this. And then here's where you're going to join onto it. So you're going to be in just complete jungle, as I call it, for a while. Complete jungle. Oh, can you see the fence? And then you're going to come upon this. And this is obviously going to be where we'll have the little checkpoint area. So in the film, they have this little area. If you've ever gone to a safari park and they have like a monkey enclosure that they take your car through, they have these. So one I've been to a lot here in the country of England, Woburn Safari Park, and if you don't know what a safari park is, it's where you get your car. It's sort of like a weird zoo. Well, not a weird zoo. Where you can get your car and you can drive through the enclosures, and it's perfectly safe. Yeah, it is perfectly safe, and you can sort of go through the different enclosures, and including the monkeys. So like chimps, capuchins, marmosets. I don't know what specific monkeys they were. But yeah, you can go through their enclosure, and they can like climb all over your car, and it's a very, very fun time. Not for the person driving, because it's probably a very fun time for the family. Probably not for the driver, because they're going to probably have the constant fear of ramming into a poor little animal. What was that? I think it was a little monkey. Uh-oh. We killed an ape. Whoopsie. So yeah, and sometimes they just like to chill on your car and break your car. So they have these little checkpoints where they'd like check your car to make sure you weren't harboring a monkey. And so yeah, I guess you'd have that in Jurassic Park, just so like the dinosaurs don't get out. Just to make sure. Oh my god. It did this in the last episode. Sorry about that, that was my mobile device. What we'll do, we'll continue the mountain from here, because they sort of go past it in the film, and obviously we're sort of trying to recreate the film. So, it's gonna make the mountain, because in the car they drive past the mountain. And then Hammond's talking to to Gennaro about something about, I don't know, something about safety. And then he says like, you're the one who'll be thanking me after this weekend. I can't remember what he says. I can't remember what he says exactly. And he definitely says something about, you'll be thanking me after this rendezvous. So, because they're inside of the enclosure, we'll switch to this. This thing. Did my phone just go off again? Right, 1 second. So we'll just sort of do this. Oh no, I think Aaron says you'll be saying sorry to me because has a dinosaur park. Obviously, Gennaro has never been to Jurassic Park before, so he doesn't know that there's dinosaurs. He just thinks it's a bad park, but he's never been, so you can't say something's bad. You can't say something's bad without actually having seen it or done it or tasted it. Why did I go back to concrete? That was not my intention. So now we get to the fun part, because so we need obviously a hatchery, because we're going to put in some dinosaurs. So we need is this, and yeah, so we're going to just attach these, and now we have the full capabilities of making dinosaurs. So we're going to get brachiosaurs, because it's going to be the brachiosaur enclosure. I'm going to say there was, I don't know exactly how many there were. How many were there? Okay, after some close investigation, I'm gonna say there was 4 brachiosaurs in that enclosure. So we're not gonna put them in yet, because we haven't finished their enclosure. And they're just gonna get in the way. So what we are also gonna do, we're gonna put in our parasaurs. Well, they were more greenish and reddish, so I'm gonna say the 2001 skin's closer to how they looked in Jurassic Park. I'm gonna say there were 8. So there's 6, 7, 8. Okay, so they're all in there. So now we get to recreate the most iconic scene out of Jurassic Park. So let's do that. Oh, okay, that's cool. So let's just say, well, they seemed to have been sort of in some grassland. I couldn't see any jungle whilst rewatching the scene, so I don't want to see the jungle. And just so we don't see it, we're going to raise the terrain a little bit. Going to raise everything. So just going to raise this whole enclosure. I feel like, because it's not going to be complete, it's not going to be flat at all, is it? And then it dips for the lake. So that's what we're going to do. So it's going to do this, and then it's going to dip. So we'll have to smooth it out. just so they get a nice little opportunity. So we're just going to smooth this whole thing out. Smoothity smooth. There we go, so now they're up here. We're going to go back to the basic height for the lake. Or not, we're going to just take it, maybe... Yeah, maybe that for the lake. So the lake shape, this is going to be very difficult. The lake has a weird shape. So we're gonna, and it goes sort of like out. We're gonna take away the water from this little bit. I think that's good for the lake. So we did see them drinking from it, so we'll have them, we'll give them a little drinking bit, or what we can do actually is sort of make the enclosure bigger, just so we have a bit more drinking space for them. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, Jesus. God, no. I did not know what to say there. I could... yeah. So have their little grazing area. And so now we're missing out on one key element of this scene, and that is them seeing the brachiosaur nomming on the tree. And this is going to be a bit difficult. I'd say this would be easier to recreate in the first game. So what we're going to do, we're going to take it past the lakes so they can get a better view. We're going to have a long area beside the lake, and then it's going to just go down here. Let's get them back up. Well, the park's going to be there. So maybe this is the bit where we take them out of the actual park. This is going to be the part where... so what they're going to do, and then they're going to... go... yeah, they're going to go down here. And this is going to be where they sort of exit this park. So everyone else on the actual tour is not going to go through this enclosure, because this is going to be like the enclosure of the park. Because we have loads of space, we can do pretty much whatever we want right now. So yeah, we'll do that. Get all our forest, because we love our forest. Because Jurassic Park is just a huge jungle, isn't it? I'm going to turn down the music. Just a tad bit. Why is it still loud? There we go. I don't want them to see the fences though, that's the thing. So okay, what we're gonna do now is sort of, we're gonna keep with our palm tree theme. Our theme of the palms, the tree palms. The trees of the palms. Sort of there. So now what we're gonna do is, what tree looks most like this? I think it would be this tree. Then it doesn't look like that kind of tree. It looks more like that tree. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna say that tree. I'm gonna say it looks more like the Mediterranean tree. What tree is that? Mediterranean medium tree 1, or would it be large tree 2? Ooh, large. I'm gonna say medium tree 1. I'm gonna say yeah, medium tree 1. Ooh, it's gonna be the one we're gonna use. So just gonna have a couple of these. I think it was 3. I have a couple large tree 2s. And then we'll have a little bit of Mediterranean foliage just sort of around the outside. Just sort of around these trees, just to make them, because, you know, well, naturally, plants wouldn't grow anywhere near these trees. They would, not too far. I feel like I need to sneeze, and I don't want to, so I'm not going to. There we go. Lovely, gonna add some grassland shrubs. Gonna add some amazing shrubbery, as I like to call it. But that's what it is actually called. And then we're going to get onto the terrain. So we're going to get rid of some of the shrubbery. Just going to make sort of a little bit of a sandy texture mixed in with the grass. Because it's water, isn't it? And there's usually some sand around the water. Maybe we could add a bit of hills to this so it's not just a flat little plain. Yeah, it's just so it doesn't look unnatural. And usually for all the enclosures, we'd add signs to see what's in there, but for this, we're going to keep it a surprise. Like in the film. So hopefully, like the film, the dinosaurs don't go into the... know where they should be. How far are we? We are 19 minutes in, and we have built already one whole enclosure. But this is all the video's going to be. Just this. So that's why, but it's going to be good. It's a good video, hopefully. If I edit it, if I do good editing, it's not about what happens in the video. No, it very much is actually what about it happen. It's more about what happens in the video. The editing is just the icing on the cake. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Okay, we've got a couple of rocks. I think we're done, but we can't be done. I refuse to finish this early. We need to add more little foliage bits. Sort of dotted around. Just dot around some palm trees, I don't know. Can we get a tour? So let's just get this. So you're in the car. Ooh, you're going around to... Where are we? Going through the little checkpoint. We're no longer on concrete. Ooh. We are still in dense jungle. But it opens. I feel like I want to raise the terrain that the guests are on. Just because they can't see the actual dinosaur. Okay, how about now? Okay, maybe we get rid of some of the shrubbery. Shrubbery sometimes isn't good. Sometimes you don't need enough. Sometimes you don't need shrubbery because, you know, shrubbery can sometimes take away from the view. That's much better. Okay, no, well, I've just made this more steep and awkward. Yeah, that's way better. That's so much better. Okay, so I think it is time to bring in the big guns. I'm going to start with the perfect brachiosaurs. I'm going to put them in near their trees. Okay, and are they all in? Yes. Cool, so this enclosure is now populated with 8 Parasaurolophus and 4 beautiful brachiosaurs. So, yeah, I think this was a pretty short video. So, yeah, I think we're done. So, let's just quickly go into capture mode, I guess. Or what we can do is go into the cinematic camera. Okay, no. Custom. So, thanks guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, like it, leave a like, subscribe, and share, you know. Show it to your friends, or don't, I don't really care. So, yeah, see you in the next episode.